Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Thank you guys so much for watching the first one. I really appreciate it. And I'm really excited to keep playing. I didn't introduce myself on the last one. My name is Annalie, and I'm 25. I love video games, and I always have. So, just really excited to share video games with you guys. I know this isn't like the most intense gaming experience, but it is something that I really enjoy doing, and I've wanted to replay the Nancy Drew games forever, and I thought it would be super fun to record it and share it with you guys. So let's just jump right back into it where we left off. I was talking with my friend Sally? I'm really bad at this apparently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was talking with Sally. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking to her and fast forward to the nighttime. That
Talk
way.
to you later. Stay in touch.
Stay in touch. That way I can get that stupid spark plug so that I can make it to town, because that will really help. Actually, before I do that, I wanted to see what the hell this was. Oh, it's a PDA. Oh my god, I forgot these were a thing. Okay, so way back, instead of cell phones, you had PDAs, personal data assistants. Basically, it was what we use our cell phones for. So you could keep notes in it and telephone numbers, and I guess you could have called on them, but I don't think she did that. So in every Nancy Drew game, they usually keep they keep case notes. It used to be really important to keep track of every little thing that happens in the game, because I mean, otherwise you would lose so much time just trying to remember stuff, or you just never actually do it. I'm just trying to kill some time while I try and get a piece of paper. You'd think, being a college student, I would have so much paper, but it seems like everything is literally scribbled all over with notes for writing papers and crap. Right now I'm actually a college student. I have one associate's degree in fine arts, and I am like 99% done with an associate's degree in English. So I'm a nerd, you know. Oh man. I love how they had to like tell you where to go to find like information about the game. Asking for the red knot about the spark plug. Okay, hammer and nails took care of that. Oh good. So it's here, but I would have to scroll for so long. So I'm just gonna quickly write that down and I'll skip this. Okay. Now that I've scribbled that on a piece of paper, we're good to go. La da da. Oh yeah, this tells you everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna back out of that because I don't need that right now. Let's just sleep until the nighttime. Ooh, smooth jazz. I've always loved just like the ambient noises in Nancy
The
Drew.
moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Well, that's great. I bet it's gonna always be a full moon. Boom, 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 boom. There's a light on up there. I bet it's red, not.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
How am I supposed to whisper now? Sorry.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Is that a blue warbler?
Did you say last night that you have an outboard motorboat?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Oh, you're just cranky old man.
Why don't you like tourists?
I came to see
Why
birds,
don't you
not
like
people.
tourists?
The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are.
Hmm.
It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect.
Interesting.
Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
Oh, that wasn't the creepiest, like, I've ever heard.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket.
Why?
Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
As an adult, that would be the creepiest thing I've ever heard. This guy asking a girl, I'm assuming she's supposed to be like a teenager or like very early young adult. You know how to work a digital camera? Can you take some pictures for me? Like, it's so creepy. But I know it's not. I know he just wants me to take pictures of birds. But, oh, okay. Don't give strangers information about you.
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed
Thank
to
God.
take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds.
Uh-huh.
You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I guess.
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need.
This looks
M's
so
Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Cigarettes? No.
These woods may not look it,
True, I
but
don't
they're
smoke.
tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. Because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Okay, creepy man. I'm just gonna go back to bed. Wait, did he give me the spark plug? He did! I'm gonna fix it.
It's not safe to take the boat out at
I
night.
don't want to, I just want to fix it. Nancy, fuck. What's this? Would it be weird if I just went out and, went here at night? I know that was the wrong way. I'm just trying to get lost. What's that? It's a shoe.
No birds here.
Oh shit. I just heard a dog howl. And now I'm lost. I'm just gonna run inside because I heard a dog howl. Yep. I wish I could lock the door, but I can't. I'm just gonna sleep till the morning. It's so cheery. Oh my gosh. I love the music in this game. It's like so atmospheric. Ugh, I love it. Nope, close the lid. Nope, Nancy. Okay, close the lid. It started! Let's go to engine one. Look at me. Oh, really low quality. M's Emporium. I'm just gonna click on it. Oh, I am right inside. Who are you? Are you M?
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
I'm Emily Griffin.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought?
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
She thinks the Malone place is haunted, and after last night, I can see why.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
Wow.
I caught a strange man prowling around last night. He called himself Red Knot.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Sure.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure. He's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
A UFO. Sometimes the voice actors in this thing, in these kinds of games, crack me up so much. Red Knot did a favor. I'm talking like her now. Oh, jeez. Okay. Red Knot did me a favor, and in return, he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Mr. Knot did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Well, give me...
What else
Thank
can
you.
I do you for?
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Oh, go back up. Jeez.
I need to get the water from Sally's well tested. How would I go about doing that? Do you know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
Where's the ranger station?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Okay. This one.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. Long as you pay cash, that is.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing,
Ugh.
I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do. But Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Hinter regions? Oh my gosh.
Think I could get some from him?
He's your only hope. But you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Bless you.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be Party Central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
I don't like a lot of the people in this game. Red Knot, I kind of don't like him because he's creepy. And he's just, I don't know, something about him. And I definitely don't like her. She's very, I don't.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
Okay. What can I look at in this place? There's those old bottles. Nothing. Skunk Crossing. That's nice. Buy your fishing license here. No hunting. Giant X. Emlens and Aviation. Fish. Stuff on the shelf. Can I go over here? Ooh, I can. Live bait. Ugh.
Ew!
That's nice. Real nice, Nancy. Real nice. Okay. Well, I guess I'll leave. Back to my boat. Let's go to the ranger. That's my motorboat sound. Yes. Same as my vehicle sound. Oh, this place looks nice.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see, Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's right. Only she's gone back to Philadelphia. Malone's dogs got to her.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
Does that mean you don't?
There's always a logical explanation for everything. Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Have you ever investigated the ghost dogs yourself?
Do you always ask this many questions?
As a matter of fact, I do.
I'm a very busy man, Ms. Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Great.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
Which is apparently rather colorful.
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
So you'd probably like to see the old Malone place torn down and forgotten.
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
That's a weird phrase.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Acres.
Poison ivy. Interesting. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh. Gerardiasis. Fever. Gerardia. Antivirus. Caught on by deer mice. Lyme disease from ticks. And forest fire. Everything you need to know about living in the forest. And that's the exit. Welcome to Moon Lake State Park. What's in the name? Moon Lake is an apt moniker for crescent moon-shaped water. Freshwater lake. Best kept secrets, home to various species of fish, including trout, carp, and freshwater bass. Fishing is permitted with a fishing license. Welcome to Moon Lake State Park. Drop by the visitor center and say hi to our park ranger. The center provides all your needed information for a fun and enjoyable time at Moon Lake. You see, what I noticed here is that this is private property, and I think that's the only private property No, it's not. There's quite a bit of private property here and here. But wouldn't it be nice if it was just all state park? I wonder if our ranger there thinks the same thing. There's critters and birds. South area portion of the park is closed to visitors. As several rare birds, such as the yellow-bellied flycatcher, are known to breed in this area of the lake. What's this one? Fishing regulations. Boating regulations. Hiking tips. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that again. Chipmunk. Gray squirrel. Eastern tails. Tiger swallowtail. Trout. Otter buttercup. Okay. Anything else here? What's over here?
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Alright, fine. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It's allergy season here in Arizona, so. Okay. Okay. This is how I look up stuff. Back in the old days, you just couldn't look up stuff. Oof. Okay. Wow. Lots of pictures of Moonlight Path. Interesting. Zelda Strawberry. That's a nice name. The Voley brothers. Alright, well I think I have... Oh, no. How old is this tree? Oh, it's true actually. You can see how many years a tree has been alive by counting the rings. And the smaller the rings are, the more drought there was in that year. So, in the desert, you see a lot of trees with really thin rings. And you don't really see a lot of really thick rings. But let's head back to our home. Alright, well, I think this is going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked it, please hit the like button and maybe consider subscribing if you want to see more awesome content. Well, I hope it's awesome. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.